Hello and welcome to Owlkids Books. My name is Allison and I'm going to give you a quick 5-minute tour of what's new for spring. Let's get started. First, I Sang You Down from the Stars. This is by Tasha Spilett-Sumner and Michaela Goad, who just won the Caldecott Award for her other picture book, We Are Water Protectors. Drawing from Indigenous creation stories and traditional teachings, this tells the story of one mother's preparation for her new baby's arrival. She gathers gifts like an eagle plume, stones from the river, and bundles of cedar and sage to offer her child and celebrate its birth with love. The art is gorgeous. Check this one out this spring. Next, Tao is a picture book from Tao Lam about having a name that's unfamiliar to the kids around you. It's based on Tao's own experiences growing up when nobody could pronounce her name. So the story follows a girl who tries on a different name to fit in, but she finds it's much more comfortable and more fun to be herself. The story is honest, it's told with humor, and it's so important as we think about diversity, empathy, and inclusion. Tao Lam is also the author-illustrator of The Paper Boat, which earned many accolades in 2020. This is a beautiful wordless story about a refugee journey. Check it out if you missed it. And Tao has several other critically acclaimed librarian favorites as well. Next, we have Journey Around the Sun, and this is by James Gladstone, illustrated by Yara Eshett. It's a nonfiction picture book that tells the story of Halley's Comet, which is visible from Earth only once every 75 years. The twist here is that the comet is narrating its own story from ancient times to the present, highlighting scientific advances on Earth every time it arrives. The book just earned a starred review from Kirkus, and it's great STEM content to spark discussions about our planet. Next is Frogness. This is by Sarah Nelson, illustrated by Eugenie Fernandez. It's a picture book about a child and a dog who go out on a muddy, mucky frog hunt in the marsh one summer evening. While they're there, they experience the joy of mindfulness. The book celebrates the sights and sounds and sensations of nature, and how pausing to take it all in can be the reward, even if you don't catch exactly what you were looking for. It's a great choice for summer reading and outdoor education. Next up, Camp Average Away Games by Craig Battle. This is middle grade fiction, the third and final book in a hit series about kids at a sports camp. The series has been popular in Children's Choice Award programs. It's funny and accessible, great for sports fans and summer reading. And teamwork always wins. And don't miss the first 2 books in the series as well. Pierre and Paul Dragon is the second book in the Pierre and Paul series. It's written by Caroline Adderson, illustrated by Alice Carter. It's bilingual, told with parts in each French and English, and it follows the adventures of 2 neighbors, one who speaks each language. This is great for French immersion students or those just learning French, with great visual cues in the illustrations. Next, the story Life of Timothy Schmo by Stephanie Simpson McClellan and illustrated by Zoe C. This is a picture book written in letters of apology from one lovably impulsive kid to various people he has wronged. His antics are hilarious, based on the author's own experiences raising her son, and it highlights forgiveness and empathy. Next, The Wind and the Trees by Todd Stewart. This is a beautiful book with a starred review from Kirkus. It tells the story of one tree growing older as a young sapling grows up beside it. So the older tree shares its wisdom about the wind as the young tree learns and grows. And when the old tree dies, a new sapling comes up beside it. It explores life cycles and environmental stewardship with really beautiful illustrations. Carmen and the House That Gowdy Built. This is by Susan Hughes, illustrated by Marianne Ferre. It is a picture book based on the young girl Carmen Batlow and the famous architect Antoni Gowdy, who built her family's new home in the city. We see Carmen's resilience in the face of change as she moves from the countryside, finding beauty in Gowdy's designs, inspired by the natural environment she loves. Barnaby is another great choice for growth and change. It's a picture book by Andrea Curtis, illustrated by Cass Reich, about a pet budgie who escapes out of envy after his beloved owner adopts a new bird. After an adventure and getting lost, Barnaby finds home again with acceptance. This would be a great choice for kids who may have a new sibling at home. This House is Home by Deborah Kerbel, illustrated by Yong Ling Kang, is another picture book in support of social emotional learning. It tells the story of one bunny, Lily, and her family's complete resistance to change when developers want to bulldoze their home. Lily imagines a creative new solution that lets them keep what's important. The book celebrates resourcefulness and collaboration in the face of change. Tears by Sybille Delacroix explores all of the different reasons why we cry and all of the different kinds of tears, loud ones, quiet ones, angry ones, sad ones. It's great for normalizing the healthy expression of emotions. Snooze-O-Rama by Maria Birmingham, illustrated by Kyle Reed. This is nonfiction, all about the ways different animals prepare for sleep. So comparing kids' behaviors like putting on pajamas to animal behaviors like certain fish that cover themselves in a coat of slime before sleeping, it's engaging and informative and great for read aloud too. Finally, Carry On is a book of poetry for middle grade readers written by students. This originated as a creative writing project in a school classroom, and it contains poems written by young immigrants about their experiences paired with portraits. It's very powerful, looking at themes like identity and the challenges of finding home in a new place. So that was 5 minutes, just a very quick peek at what we have this spring. If you would like any further information, please get in touch and one of our staff would be very happy to help. Thanks for listening.